Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. A game I really have not played that much of, if I'm gonna be honest. That looks good, right? No. There we go. Let's play this game.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You 2 couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Okay, I haven't played this game in a long time, so let's see if I remember how to do it. Nah, I played this game like 2 years ago, but I don't remember how to play games that well, so bear with me. Oh, okay, I was like, did I mess that up? Can't do a lot of skipping back in these days, I've noticed. Yes, I know what the eggs do. I've played this game before. Okay. This game probably could look better, but I'm kind of lazy, and I don't feel like spending that much time. Yeah, maybe next time I'll set it up a little bit better. I just wanted to try, because I haven't done PS2 emulation in a while, and this is a new version of PCSX2, so, yeah. There we go. Let's do a little dance. Yeah! Yeah, that's kind of badass. Oh, that was a bad timing for that! Okay, thanks for that. Oh, okay. That's how you do that.
You found one of my scout flies.
That was a bad timing for me.
Each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
It's kind of funny how much this plays like Crash Bandicoot, but like kind of just like a little bit off. He even has the spin, he has the body slam. The only difference is this game's a collectathon. Which, you know, Crash was handy eventually became that. I was going to play that, but I'll probably save that for me and my other friends that plays with me sometimes. Oh, look! Cursor Orb! Wow! I wish you could emulate something like, oh, I mean, you can. I wish I could emulate PS3. That'd be nice. I'd like to play Uncharted over this, personally, but, you know, it's a good game. A lot of people like this. A lot of people loving, Jak and Daxter. I like Jak and Daxter more now than I did as a kid. I was really not the biggest fan of this franchise as a kid. I don't know why.
That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue
Thankfully,
eco
there's not
allows
too many
you to
stopping
run fast,
video segments
break
after this.
boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts.
From
when
what I
you get
remember.
near them.
There we go.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up
Fuck.
increases the time you can use its power.
Wow. Look how I'm basically a god.
This is a
Wow.
precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Through my body. Isn't there like a dash move? I swear. Okay, there it is. Okay. What does it say?
That's a blue eco vent.
Yeah. I know what the blue eco event does. Thank you.
This vent
Later, I
will
want to
give you
probably complain
full
about them
charge
not
of
telling me
blue eco,
enough.
letting you use it for the maximum time.
But good lord, they explain every detail. God damn. I think I can tell what the blue thing does. That's the same color as the other blue thing that gives you power. But you gotta make sure.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Fuck. There we go. Ow!
Those little green balls of energy
Okay.
on the ground are a type of eco.
They're a type of eco?
50 small green eco
Well, I would have never guessed that's what
big
gives you
one
health.
to increase your health.
Wow, I would have never guessed that one. Thanks, man. Wow. Amazing.
You can jump once,
Oh,
then
cool.
jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Oh, wow. He didn't freeze me for that one. Wow. Another precursor orb. What's this game called again? The Precursor Legacy? I guess that makes sense, yeah. That's fine. I don't want to wait on that anyways, it takes too long. I have better things to do, like hitting this button. I don't think there's anything else here I can do. Nope, that's everything I'm pretty sure. There we go, the first level of Crash and Daxter done.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out,
Wow.
why don't you?
Yeah, I'll do some errands for you,
Follow
man.
the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Cam is a lot more cynical than Crash, which is funny considering Crash is kind of cool. That's a Crash thing. That's from Crash Bandicoot. Remember that guy? That guy's in Crash 2. He just recolored, I guess, because they don't own Crash anymore. At least Crash got to have some references in Uncharted 4, I guess. And there's a Last of Us porno called, like, Snatch Brandy's Cooch or something, which is pretty cool, I guess. That's a pretty cool reference. Modern Dotty Dog's funny.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that one.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
I suppose I could do that. How many do I have? 44? I'm almost there.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island.
No boy.
I just hope she's all right.
I don't want to go there.
Power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Yes, we are. Yay! Camera's a little weird though. Oof. Ah, the 2000s for you though, right? And there's another one over here on the beach. I usually like playing these kind of games more than anything else, honestly. Even though I've been, you know, I've been playing mostly 2D games lately, but 3D games are probably my bread and butter. Like, these kind of games.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open
Oh,
if
wrong
you
button.
power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
There we go. Ooh. It's Farmer Ernest.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get him back into the corral?
I could try. Maybe. Oh, look. Another flying guy. Surprisingly, it controls well for one of those herding missions. Especially compared to Spyro's. Ugh. Get in there. Sorry if Nimble's listening. I know he loves Spyro. I'm just saying it how it is, you know. Hurry up and get in there! It is fun playing old. I said this is an old game now, but this game did come out like 25 years ago. So, yeah, that's cool. Maybe I'll play this more often on my channel. I always just like don't play certain things, or not play certain things. I guess I always like to swap around. I guess I'm variety. I don't know. I usually don't like playing the same thing like every single stream, but I guess I could. Here's the last one. Get in there. I'd rather just do the side missions first before I mean, I guess I'm not gonna do the side missions though in general. I just want to do enough to where the final game, because I can skip a lot of the final levels if I do good enough during this. I feel like it's better to be like kind of proficient, because like you can kind of skip the final areas, and those areas are kind of annoying. So you really want to milk all the easier areas first. That's one nice thing about this game though, is it doesn't require you to do that. Like I think I beat the game without doing like 2 of the final world's areas because I had enough orbs.
Let's go talk to him.
Or power cells? Yeah, that's it. They're power cells and the little eggs of the orbs. Okay.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually
Thanks, man.
got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Thanks! Let's grab some of these. I'm just trying to get as many of these as I can. This game was pretty, like, impressive for its time, though, I will say.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Yeah, I saw, man. I think I almost have all these guys. I probably should not have done that. Okay, let's do the long jump. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Not as hard as it looks, I guess.
This must be a precursor.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Oh, no thanks. I'm too away from being able to give that to my uncle. No, like, fuck that up. By the way, you don't want to go in the water in this because there's like a shark thing that comes and tries to kill you. It's kind of like how Banjo-Kazooie has it in that one level. And this game is kind of like Banjo-Kazooie in a lot of ways. Just a lot more simple, I guess. It's a lot less... I mean, Banjo-Kazooie is a pretty simple game, but this game's a lot more... You know... More so than getting abilities, you get like new vehicles and like new power-ups to try.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Yeah, let's get back and make the switch. And then I'll start the first level, right? Doesn't anybody like this about the first part of a Let's Play is you're just running around doing all the fun... Oh, wrong house. You're running around doing all the little side missions first to getting all the story introductions.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, good, jolly good. You have the precursor orbs that we agreed on.
Oh.
I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use.
Thank you.
Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, man.